Did you know that some Jefferson nickels from 1964, 1970D, and 1978 could be worth a fortune? Most people overlook these coins in their change, but today, I'll show you exactly what to look for. Stick around, you might have a rare treasure hiding in your collection. First up, the 1970D Jefferson nickel is one of the most intriguing and sought-after coins in American numismatic history. While many people overlook nickels as common pocket change, this particular year and mint mark hold a special place in the hearts of collectors. Struck at the Denver Mint, the 1970D Jefferson nickel carries a unique story that sets it apart from other coins of its era. Its value isn't just in its metal content but in its rarity, historical significance, and the fascinating circumstances surrounding its production. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands, far beyond its face value. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin originally featured Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse. For decades, the design remained largely unchanged, but by 1970, the U.S. Mint was facing a critical shortage of nickel due to rising metal prices and hoarding. This led to a dramatic reduction in the number of nickels produced that year, making the 1970D issue one of the lowest mintage Jefferson nickels in history. What makes the 1970D Jefferson nickel so valuable is its extreme scarcity. While millions of nickels were struck in previous years, the Denver Mint produced only a fraction of its usual output in 1970. Exact mintage figures are debated among experts, but it's widely accepted that far fewer 1970D nickels entered circulation compared to other years. This low supply, combined with growing demand from collectors, has driven up the coin's value significantly over time. Unlike common pocket change, this nickel is a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Another factor contributing to its worth is the condition of the coin. Uncirculated 1970D nickels, especially those with full steps on Monticello, a detail indicating sharp strikes, can fetch impressive prices on the collector's market. Even well-worn examples are valuable because so few were made. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC have certified high-grade specimens, with some selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. The better the condition, the higher the price, making it essential for collectors to preserve their coins carefully. The history behind the 1970D nickel adds to its allure. During the late 1960s and early 1970s, the U.S. was experiencing economic turbulence, including inflation and metal shortages. The government even considered eliminating the nickel altogether or changing its composition to save costs. This uncertainty led to reduced mintages, and many coins were melted down for their metal content. As a result, surviving 1970D nickels are rare survivors of a pivotal moment in U.S. coinage history. If you're wondering just how valuable this coin can be, the numbers will excite you. While a typical circulated 1970D nickel might sell for $100 to $500, uncirculated examples can command prices well over $700. The most pristine specimens, graded MS 65 or higher with full steps, have sold for $1,000 or more in recent auctions. The record prices continue to climb as more collectors compete for these elusive coins. Imagine finding one in an old coin jar or inherited collection. It could be your ticket to a significant windfall. The key to maximizing your profit is authentication and grading. Raw, ungraded coins may still hold value, but certified examples with high grades from reputable services sell for premium prices. If you suspect you have a 1970D nickel, consider sending it to a professional grading company. The small investment in certification could multiply the coin's worth exponentially. Collectors and investors are always on the hunt for high-grade examples, and yours could be the next big discovery. Beyond its monetary value, the 1970D Jefferson nickel is a piece of American history. It represents a time of economic struggle and adaptation in the U.S. Mint's operations. Owning one connects you to that era, making it more than just a collectible, it's a historical artifact. For numismatists, the thrill of the hunt and the joy of owning such a rare coin are priceless. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, This nickel is a must-have for any serious collection. If you're still skeptical about its value, consider this. Coin experts and dealers constantly seek out the 1970D nickel because they know its potential. Online marketplaces, auction houses, and coin shows frequently feature this coin as a highlight. The demand is real, and the prices reflect that. Unlike modern coins with massive mintages, the 1970D issue stands out as a rare and desirable piece that will only appreciate over time. Now is the perfect moment to check your coin collections, ask family members if they've saved old change, or even search through rolls of nickels at the bank. You never know where a 1970D nickel might be hiding. Many rare coins are discovered by accident, and yours could be next. The excitement of finding such a valuable piece is unmatched. Imagine the rush of holding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. To capitalize on this opportunity, educate yourself on how to identify and preserve the 1970D nickel. Look for the D mint mark above Monticello's dome, examine the coin's condition, and handle it carefully to avoid damage. Join online forums, follow coin dealers, and stay updated on auction results to understand current market trends. Knowledge is power, and in the world of coin collecting, it can lead to incredible profits. In conclusion, the 1970D Jefferson nickel is not just another piece of change, it's a numismatic gem with a compelling backstory and impressive market value. Its rarity, historical significance, and collector demand make it one of the most valuable nickels in U.S. history. If you own one, you're sitting on a potential fortune. Take the steps to authenticate and grade it, then explore your selling options to maximize your earnings. The coin market is thriving, and the 1970D nickel is a star player. Don't miss your chance to turn this humble 5-cent piece into a life-changing discovery. Next up, the humble 1964 Jefferson nickel. At first glance, it looks like any other 5-cent piece, but hidden in its history and minting details lies the potential for serious profit. While most 1964 nickels won't make you rich, there are specific varieties and conditions that can command astonishing prices at auction. This is your guide to understanding why this particular nickel could be your ticket to a significant payday. The year 1964 was a landmark in American coinage history. It marked the end of an era for silver coins, as the U.S. Mint stopped producing 90% silver dimes, quarters, and half dollars. While Jefferson nickels never contained silver, they were caught up in the coin shortage that swept the nation. The government responded by extending nickel production at multiple mints and creating special mint sets with extraordinary quality. These factors created several versions of the 1964 nickel, some of which are now extremely rare and valuable. What makes certain 1964 nickels so special? The answer lies in their mint marks and condition. Nickels from the Denver Mint, with a D mint mark, and Philadelphia, no mint mark, were produced in enormous quantities for circulation. However, the San Francisco Mint produced special coins for collectors that year, including nickels with a stunning mirror-like finish. These special strike coins, known as SMS specimens, are the holy grail for Jefferson nickel collectors. Finding one of these in your pocket change would be like winning the lottery. The condition of your 1964 nickel dramatically affects its value. A typical circulated example might only be worth its face value, but an uncirculated specimen with full details and original luster could be worth $50 to $200. The real jackpot comes with coins graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services. These near-perfect examples can sell for $300 to $5,000. But the SMS versions? Those can bring in $1,000 or more at auction, especially if they have the distinctive, full steps, detail on Monticello. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting 1964 nickels is the potential for undiscovered varieties. Coin experts are still finding new die variations and errors from this year. Some nickels show doubling in the date or lettering, while others have unusual striking characteristics that make them unique. These error coins can be worth hundreds of dollars to the right collector. The thrill of possibly discovering one of these rare varieties keeps collectors searching through rolls of old nickels year after year. The market for high-quality 1964 nickels has been steadily increasing. As more collectors enter the hobby and compete for the best specimens, prices continue to rise. The special SMS coins in particular have seen significant appreciation over the last decade. This trend suggests that holding on to a pristine 1964 nickel could be a smart investment, as its value will likely continue growing over time. For serious collectors, owning one of these coins is about more than just potential profit. It's about preserving a piece of American numismatic history. If you think you might have a valuable 1964 nickel, the first step is to examine it carefully. Look for signs of wear. The more pristine the condition, the more valuable it could be. Check for the mint mark, or lack thereof, under Monticello on the reverse. Most importantly, look at the steps of Monticello. If you can see all 5 or 6 distinct steps clearly, you might have a premium coin. For SMS specimens, you'll notice an almost proof-like shine and exceptionally sharp details. When in doubt, consult a professional coin dealer or grading service. The best places to sell a valuable 1964 nickel are established coin dealers, reputable auction houses, or specialized online marketplaces. Major auction firms like Heritage Auctions have sold top-grade examples for impressive sums. Even on platforms like eBay, certified high-grade 1964 nickels regularly attract serious bids. Remember that certification from PCGS or NGC can significantly increase your coin's value and marketability, as it guarantees authenticity and condition. What does the future hold for the 1964 Jefferson nickel? As time passes, high-quality examples will become even scarcer. Many have been lost to circulation or damaged over the years, making surviving mint-state specimens increasingly desirable. The special SMS coins, already rare, will likely continue appreciating as more collectors compete for the limited supply. For investors and collectors alike, the 1964 nickel represents an accessible entry point into rare coin ownership with genuine upside potential. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the hunt for valuable 1964 nickels is an exciting adventure. Every roll of old nickels could contain that one special coin worth hundreds of times its face value. The combination of historical significance, collector demand, and investment potential makes the 1964 Jefferson nickel a coin worth searching for. Who knows? The next rare variety or pristine specimen could be waiting in your change jar right now. Don't underestimate the power of this small piece of history. What appears to be an ordinary nickel could turn out to be your most valuable find yet. Start checking your coins today. Your 1964 Jefferson nickel might just be the treasure you've been waiting for. With the right knowledge and a little luck, you could join the ranks of collectors who've turned ordinary pocket change into extraordinary profits. The opportunity is there. Will you seize it? Next up, you might think that a simple nickel from 1978 is just spare change, but what if I told you that certain 1978 Jefferson nickels are making collectors go wild and selling for serious money? That's right. This humble 5-cent piece could be hiding in your coin jar right now, waiting to be discovered as a valuable collectible. While most 1978 nickels are indeed common, there are special varieties and mint condition examples that are in extremely high demand, with collectors willing to pay premium prices to get their hands on them. Let me tell you why this particular year is more special than you think and how you could cash in on this unexpected opportunity. The 1978 Jefferson nickel was produced during an interesting time in U.S. coinage history. This was the era when the mint was perfecting its production techniques and collectors were becoming more sophisticated in their pursuit of high-quality coins. While millions of these nickels were made, the ones that survived in pristine condition are now surprisingly scarce. The key to understanding the value of the 1978 nickel lies in its mint marks, striking quality, and preservation, factors that make certain specimens stand out from the millions of ordinary examples floating around in circulation. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1978 Jefferson nickel is the existence of rare varieties that collectors are actively hunting for. The Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and Denver Mint, D mint mark, both produce these nickels, but it's the quality of strike that makes all the difference. Coins with full, sharp details, especially those showing complete steps on Monticello, are the ones that get numismatists excited. When you can clearly see all 5 or 6 steps on the building's design, you know you have a premium coin that could be worth significantly more than face value. The current market for 1978 Jefferson nickels is hotter than you might imagine. While a typical circulated example might only be worth 5 cents, an uncirculated specimen can easily bring $1,000 to $5,000. But here's where it gets exciting: examples graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can sell for $2,000 to $7,000. And the absolute finest known examples? Those have sold for over $8,000 at auction. The demand is particularly strong for coins with full steps and original, untuned surfaces that showcase their mint-state brilliance. What's driving this demand? Several factors are at play. First, serious collectors are always looking to complete high-grade sets of Jefferson nickels, and the 1978 issue is a key date in the modern series. Second, the number of truly pristine 1978 nickels is shrinking as more coins enter collections and are taken off the market. Third, there's growing interest in modern coins from the 1970s as younger collectors enter the hobby and look for affordable entry points into numismatics. All these factors combine to create a strong market for quality examples of this issue. The production history of the 1978 nickel adds to its collectability. This was a period when the U.S. Mint was transitioning to more automated processes, yet still maintained high-quality control standards. The coins struck for circulation were made to last, but the ones preserved in mint-state condition show the artistry and precision of American coinage at its best. When you hold a gem-quality 1978 nickel, you're holding a piece of minting history that represents American craftsmanship during the late 20th century. For investors and collectors alike, the 1978 Jefferson nickel presents an intriguing opportunity. Unlike rare coins that cost thousands to acquire, high-grade examples of this issue are still accessible to average collectors, yet have shown steady appreciation over time. The market for quality modern coins has been consistently strong, and experts predict this trend will continue as more people discover the joy of coin collecting. A $20,000 investment today in a top-grade 1978 nickel could easily double or triple in value over the coming years. If you're wondering how to spot a valuable 1978 nickel, here's what to look for. First, check for wear. The less wear, the better. Then examine the steps of Monticello. The clearer they are, the more valuable your coin could be. Look for strong strikes with full details on Jefferson's portrait and the building's features. Coins with original mint luster and no damage are the ones that will attract collector interest. And if you happen to find any unusual varieties or errors, you might have something even more special on your hands. The best places to sell a valuable 1978 nickel are established coin dealers, reputable online marketplaces, or numismatic auctions. Certified coins always bring higher prices, so consider having your coin professionally graded if it appears to be in exceptional condition. Online platforms like eBay have active markets for these coins, with collectors constantly searching for new additions to their collections. Remember that presentation matters. Good photographs and accurate descriptions will help you get top dollar for your coin. What does the future hold for the 1978 Jefferson nickel? As time passes, more of these coins will become worn or lost to circulation, making the surviving mint-state examples even scarcer. The collector base continues to grow, with new enthusiasts entering the hobby every day. This increasing demand against a limited supply of high-quality specimens suggests that values will continue to rise. For those with an eye for quality and patience to hold their coins, the 1978 nickel could prove to be a surprisingly good investment. The hunt for valuable 1978 nickels is more than just a search for profit. It's a thrilling treasure hunt that anyone can participate in. You don't need to be a millionaire to start collecting these coins, and the excitement of finding a hidden gem in your own change is priceless. Whether you're looking to build a collection, make some extra money, or just enjoy the thrill of the hunt, the 1978 Jefferson nickel offers opportunities that few other modern coins can match. So what are you waiting for? Start checking those nickels today. Your 1978 Jefferson nickel might be sitting in your pocket right now, just waiting to be discovered as a valuable collectible. With the right knowledge and a little luck, you could join the ranks of collectors who've turned ordinary pocket change into extraordinary finds. The world of numismatics is full of surprises, and your next big discovery could be just one nickel away. Happy hunting!